Hi, my name is Nicole Kitt, and you're watching Strip Talk, where I'm here to talk, tease, and if you're really, really lucky, maybe get a little undressed.
What do you love most about dancing? And what kind of music puts you in the mood?
What do I love most about dance and strip teasing? And what type of music just puts me into that mood? I would definitely say jazz. And that's because I love a good saxophone, especially a baritone saxophone. Amazing. I love that slow burn, that climb, like that, that grind that jazz has, that swing. So, yeah, jazz.
You grew up in Oklahoma. How did that shape who you are today?
Being a Midwest girl from Oklahoma, I will say that it has made me very grounded and surprisingly down to earth. I feel like a lot of people think because of what I do in the industry that I'm in that maybe I'm a little airheaded, and I kind of am, honestly, a little bit, but just a little bit. But at the same time, being from Oklahoma, everyone's very authentic and very transparent. And then we've just got that Southern, Midwestern like hospitality to us. So I definitely would say that even in the midst of everything I do for work, it has kept me very centered within myself. And I don't feel like I've changed much since starting in adult work. And yeah, so it makes you humble. That's the best way to put it. It makes you very, very humble, and it makes you appreciative.
Outside of work, what are some hobbies or passions that keep you grounded and recharged?
Outside of work, my main go-to when it comes to really just keeping myself in the moment, keeping myself mentally well, I would say, is definitely the gym. I love the gym, but I love working out not necessarily just for my body, but I love working out primarily for anxiety and all of those life, all those little things that kind of just wear you down throughout the week. I use the gym as a actual outlet to just disperse that energy. But then when I'm not doing that, I love sewing. I'm huge into sewing and costume design. So I usually I'm constantly making something, but now I'm getting more so into making dresses and stuff like that for various events. And when you start sewing, you just zone in. That's something that it sucks you in. It's a long-term project. But yeah, I would say the gym, sewing, and then if I had to give you a third, I'd say dancing. But not sexy dancing, fun, let loose, wiggly, giggly dancing.
You spent months researching the industry before filming. What finally made you feel ready?
So I did in fact spend a very long time just doing a little bit of research. And the main thing for me that I needed to know was what agencies are the best, what agencies can do the most for the career that I want to have, because starting in the adult industry, it wasn't just about being sexy and having on film. It wasn't just about that. It was more so about if I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do it on film, I wanna be successful, right? So mainly that, I wanted to know what agencies, I wanted to know what companies were out there, I wanted to know what they had to offer. And I'm very much a planner, even though I can be a little bit ADHD, I'm very much a planner, and I like to have an end goal in mind. So I already had a list, I'm gonna work for Vixen, I'm gonna work for Brazzers, I'm gonna work for this company, I had this whole vision board put together in my mind, and I actually physically made one too. And I will say that I've literally checked off everything on that vision board. I've accomplished and I've done all of that, including my Fleshlight contract as well. I've gotten that one. But yeah, for me doing the research was I just wanted to know everything and who's who and what's what, so I could, be successful. Because if I'm gonna do it, if you're gonna do something, don't half cheek it, do it all the way, make a lot of money, and then, at some point, retire if you want to, or just keep going until you're a gilf, a sexy grandma, so. So yeah.
What are you most proud of when it comes to what you bring to the industry?
I am most proud of my wonderful assets and most importantly, my wonderful personality. I am so proud of that because I feel like being in this industry, it can really eat you up a little bit. It can make you a little bit jaded per se. And it's okay, it happens to the best of us. There's no way of really getting around that. You know, it's a lot of pressure being on camera all the time. It's a lot of pressure interacting with fans. It's a lot of pressure just interacting with your colleagues. And sometimes you'll be on set with people that you don't like, and you'll be on set with people that you do like. But that being said, I feel like, and I found that my general bubbly personality or my optimism that I really try to preserve has helped me navigate a lot of those very difficult situations. And it's also taken me a lot farther in the industry than I feel like other people maybe could go or would go if they maybe didn't adopt those same habits. And because of that, it's me. I am what makes the industry great. Me in general, because I feel like I'm a great spokesperson. I feel like I strive my best to be a great role model in representation, because I don't just carry the weight of my own brand when it comes to adult work on my own back. I am thinking about everyone. I'm thinking about everyone as a whole. I'm thinking about women that look like me, women that don't look like me. I want civilians, is what I call you guys, sorry. But I want the civilians out there to know, hey, like, we work hard. We are businessmen, we're businesswomen. It's fun, it's sexy, it's all of that, but we're real people. We take this very seriously. And we're nice. We're really nice and we're smart, you know, so stuff like that. So I feel like me and my personality really helps the industry in that way, I guess. If that answers the question. Hopefully that answers the question, but yeah.
You've shot in Europe, where there's far less representation. What was that experience like for you?
Shooting in Europe, where there's like less representation, less women that look like me, was actually amazing in a lot of ways, which is kind of sad to say, but I can't be honest here because I'm a Libra, so it's gotta weigh the good and the bad here. And the bad is there's not as many women in Europe that look like me that shoot. That's bad. The good is because there's not a lot of women like that, they love me. Like, you would think I was like a deity walking the earth. Like, honestly, like the reception I get, the warmth, like the opportunities, all of that. Like, I know a lot of that is because of the way I look. I know that. And it's nice, it's refreshing in a sense, because being here in America, like, I'm not unique at all in any sense. I'm not, and that's okay too. I'm totally fine with being a wallflower, trust me. Half the time I kind of want to be left alone, if I'm being real. Yeah, but over there, it's not that. Like, it gives you that extra little boost, that little high of like, you know what, I'm special, I'm unique, I'm extraordinary. And so, yeah, there's not a lot, and I wish there were more, and I've seen a slight shift. I've also been working and like telling other women who are here in America, hey, go over there, because if you want to, you know, make a little bit of money, you want to have a little boost in your career, you need to go overseas because they'll eat you up. And then also, being born in Germany, I feel like I have this like natural allegiance to my European people. So I also love Europeans all together. I don't know if that's fetishy, I'm sorry if it is, but I love you guys all together. So yeah. Yeah.
What advice would you give women who feel underrepresented and want to break into the industry?
If you want to break into the industry, especially if you do feel that way, my best advice is be yourself. Be yourself. And kind of like what I tell my friends, like, everybody is a gemstone, okay? We're all sapphire, we're all rubies, we're all emeralds, we're all these precious stones. But there is a difference between a emerald that you pull out of the ground and an emerald that you cut and you polish and you rub down and you love on it, and then you put it in a nice platinum ring necklace setting, fold it over, polish it again, and then that emerald goes from being what it was to being worth thousands. So if you really want to be successful and you feel like, and you know that you're part of a niche or maybe you're a minority, the best way is just to be yourself. Don't lose yourself, stay true to yourself, but at the same time, Don't be afraid to take a little bit of shaping. Don't let the industry shape you though. You shape you. Don't let them change who you are or where you come from. You have to do that. So that's the best advice I can give, is be yourself, and of course, lots and lots and lots of research. You can never not know enough. And then network, and network with people, not because, oh, what can you do for me? Network with people because, hey, you seem really cool. Because your friends that you make along the way, you don't know where they're gonna be. They may start off as a performer as well and end up as a director or someone who owns something. And the same thing when it comes to you. So just be real, be nice, network, and do your homework. Be a good student.
What's your absolute favorite food or dish? The one that makes you happy no matter where you are.
Ooh, this is a really good one. And I know that no one would ever guess this. I'm gonna walk you through this with me, okay? So my absolute favorite, I'm going crazy. I'm foaming at the mouth. I can never, I can eat an endless amount, is definitely uni. I love uni. Now, I don't know if it's because it's an aphrodisiac. I don't know if it's because it's just seafood, but something about uni, fresh uni, right off the coast, next to a dock where they can just go out and get it and bring it back. It's like butter and heaven on your tongue. It just melts. It's so good. And sometimes I don't even need it with rice. I just like it just the way it is. And then if it's not uni, something that I absolutely love is Rocky Road ice cream. So Rocky Road ice cream, but not everybody's, because not everybody knows what they're doing. It has to be Haagen-Dazs. So some quality Rocky Road ice cream. So don't bring me Ben and Jerry's. No, I love them, no shade. Don't bring me that. Don't bring me no Kroger brand. It has to be Haagen-Dazs. And that's it. So.
You've paced your career intentionally. How do you know when it's time for a new leap?
I am my agents know I'm a stickler when it comes to that. I am very lasered in since day one, but more so as time has passed. And when it comes to pacing it, I would just say, just do what you want to do when you're ready. Don't let anybody try to convince you to do something sooner than you need to. Otherwise it's disingenuous, and then it probably isn't going to turn out nearly as good. When it comes to hopping, jumping, and leaping into the next chapter, because of this particular industry, there are so many outlets if you want to stay in it. There's so many outlets, so many different things that you can do, whether it's with production, when you're on set, post-production, whatever. And my best advice is kind of like what I said earlier, which is if you network really well and you make really good friends and stuff like that, it'll be a lot easier to make those particular transitions. And myself personally, I've said this before in other settings, but I am working towards moving into the directing sphere of things, but very glam, because I love glam. I love big hair, I love the makeup, I love women who look and feel sexy and fierce and powerful. I get a high from seeing other women get into that that zone and that mindset. So yeah, try everything. Just try everything. Try it once, see what sticks, see what keeps you up at night, where you're oh, I'm so excited for tomorrow to do this, that, and the third. And yeah, that's the best way to hop to the next phase. And yeah, just don't do anything until you're ready to do it. So yeah.
What excites you most about being part of Strip POV and helping shape something that's never been done before?
What excites me the most is that I said this earlier to somebody else, but I have a pretty good radar. I know companies, I know people, I know, right? And when my agents brought up Strip POV, I was like, I haven't heard of them. I'm like, why? And then I went to the website and then I was really mad because I was like, okay, I haven't heard of them and the quality is so amazing. The girls look phenomenal. I'm wearing Honey Burdette and I didn't bring this myself. Okay, this was this is given to me. So I'm wearing Honey for Debt, right? And like, it's not a lot of sets where that happened. So just like the concept itself of it being a strip POV and then seeing the care and the work and the craftsmanship that's gone into making it look so good, because it's very easy to make lazy adult work. It's very easy. And it's usually what a lot of people just choose to do because like, yeah, another day, another dollar, right? So just the amount of work that's gone into that made me excited. So I'm like, it's the first strip POV like site ever. And it's good, it's great. Okay, I'll be there. Let me know. Book the ticket. And yeah. So I'm really happy to be here. I think it's gonna be an amazing scene. It's been an amazing day so far, and yeah. Anyway, I have said enough. So if you want to see more, which I'm sure you do, come join me over on Strip POV. Bye.